Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. What is new? What's going on, guys? Kimmy, hello. How are you doing today? Can you hear me okay? I don't know if the audio sounds good. Can you hear me? Type in a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, if I'm sounding loud and clear. Hello, hello. I need to get a new camera for my desktop here. Who else is in the chat besides Kimmy? Kimmy, how you doing? I like that video that you put up. It's really nice. You have a really cute kitty. Your kitty is very cute. And like, how old is the cat? Hey, what's up, Lord? No, we're not going to Tijuana tonight. Kimmy, how old is your cat? Is it like 12 years old? Okay, sound good? Awesome, good. Very good, very good. I was going to go out live walking around, but I decided not to because it's going to get dark, and I kind of want to do a desktop thing. I want to sit here and have a beer with you guys and just chat. So let's chat, guys. Anything, guys? I'm actually going to give you guys a call-in number, too, so you can call me. And I'll see if it either rings on my phone or if it rings on my desktop. And that's kind of a question. I don't know where it will ring to. But how's everybody doing? It's Wednesday afternoon. And it is 6:44 p.m. Pacific time. He's 13 years old. Okay, wow. 13 is in cat life is pretty old. That's a pretty significant age. I know in dog life that's pretty old. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. We've got 10 people in the chat. Please give the thumbs up if you don't mind. Please hit the thumbs up. Thumbs ups are appreciated. Okay, I was just going to go look at my mod list here. Let's see here. Band list. No, I don't want that. Okay, let me just take a look here. I just want to see if there's anyone that was appointed as a mod that shouldn't be a mod. Okay. 13 years old. Well, I don't want that. Okay, guys. So I will give a call-in number once we get more people in the chat so they can give me a call directly if they want and chat with me. You'll be live on the stream. Actually, I've got some bad news. I just found out that a fellow YouTuber that mostly does his streams on Twitch recently got banned. And I don't know if the information is true, but apparently he had allegedly assaulted his girlfriend during a live stream, which was not good. Hey, Shimei, how you doing? How are you? Good to see you. How are things over in New Jersey? Thank you very much, Margie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, so I have some bad news. Unfortunately, there's a guy that he actually has a YouTube channel and he has a Twitch channel, but apparently he was doing a live stream on Twitch and he allegedly assaulted his girlfriend, so Twitch automatically banned him, which is not good. It's pretty bad. So, yeah, it's not... Somehow he deleted the... Hey, Kelly, how you doing? He deleted the stream, but it's still up there, and I think that the internet has it, so I don't know what's going on. But it's not good. It's not good. They say if you Google the information, it should be pulled up, but I don't know if I want to... You guys want to see that or not? I don't know. But it's rather disappointing information to learn. And I hope things work out for him. He's a nice guy, actually. Getting ready for Good Friday and Easter. Yes, Easter is coming up this weekend. Yeah. Easter is definitely a big event for everybody. Normally on Easter, when we had church service, we would go to Easter service on Sunday, and in the afternoon they would have like a little activity for the kids. But I think the boys are outgrowing that right now. They don't want to do that. But this year we're not going to church because of the pandemic, and so I don't know what's going on. On Easter, we'll just probably be at home celebrating it. So nothing major. But so I'm gonna. Should I give you guys a call-in number so you can call me? Does anyone want to call directly to me? Because I'll give you a Google number to call me, and you'll be on stream if you feel like doing it. Is there anyone that wants to call me? I discovered this guy's channel right here. It's cool. He recently moved to Colombia, and he's learning Spanish. His name is Metal Logos, and it's pretty cool. He speaks Spanish pretty well. Nightbot is going to call. No, Nightbot's not going to call. So what's new, guys? It is Wednesday afternoon. Normally I would do some type of IP2 follow-up, but I'm not really following that closely now. So I can give you the phone number to call. Let me give you the number to call. Huh. That's weird. It says sign in the chat. Okay. It says they actually cannot be formed inside the chat. You can open this chat in a web browser. Okay, so I can't type in the chat. That's freaking weird. Okay. Well, let me do it on this one then. That's weird. Okay, let me go here. Yeah, I can't type in on the Streamlabs chat. I have to type in on a browser. That's really weird. Let me do this here. Pretty strange. All right, let me type the number in. 1, 3. Okay, this is the number you can call in if you'd like. Yeah. Well, Flat Ronnie, unfortunately, guys do have, some guys have anger management issues. So they need to how to control their temper, you know. So I know him personally, so I think he's a nice guy. I just think that he's got some issues that he's got to work out on. Hopefully he'll get them fixed. So let's see here. If someone calls that number, I'm going to find out if it goes to my cell or if it goes on to Google Chat, which is on the desktop here. So yeah, I mean, everyone, you know, there's a lot of people that have anger management issues. Not only men, but also women too. And they just need to control their anger. And violence is definitely not the way to handle it. So sometimes they have to go to anger management classes to learn how to be able to control their temper and, you know, not to learn how to not to be physical or violent. You was the YouTuber? No. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, Shimei. No. No. I'll type in the guy's name. All right, here we go. This is on, it says, this is on dexerto.com. It says Twitch, okay, hold on a second here. Twitch streamer Smash God XXX banned after allegedly assaulting girlfriend on stream. This is as of today, March 31st. It says a Twitch streamer with over 11,000 followers has been accused of beating his girlfriend on stream after clips surfaced when he denies slapping her, but screams and thumps can be heard. Smash God XXX channel now has been banned. The streamer, who goes by Smash God XXX, was seen asking his girlfriend to leave the room. As she ignored him, he turned the camera to the side and an audible slap could be heard. Following the initial clip, the streamer and his girlfriend both addressed the claims made from viewers about the incident. Smash God XXX suggested that viewers were making a big deal out of it, saying it wasn't even a slap, it was just literally like a slash. Throughout the stream, he continually blames his girlfriend, saying it's on her. If she wants to act up for content or whatever it may be, she wants to cost my life for this, my job, that's on her. Honestly, I tried my best. Yeah. As he repeats that he isn't to blame and that it wasn't a serious incident of abuse, his girlfriend sits almost silent and in tears. Then he proceeds to hug her, although the woman seems reluctant to return the affection. In perhaps the most startling segment, the streamer's sister enters to take the camera out of the room. Despite her talking to the camera, loud thuds and screams can be heard. I'm not going to play it because I don't incite violence, so, and it's against TOS. So, a full 60-minute recording to the stream has been kept and uploaded via Streamable, as the original VOD and clips from the stream have been removed, presumably by Smash God XXX himself. Yeah, I met them. I met his girlfriend. She's really nice. They're you know, I don't know what caused it. I know sometimes they get at each other's throat. She can push buttons a little bit too, but you know, when it comes times like that, and I've seen them have like little stuff before. Usually, one person will leave the room, or they'll walk away, and that's what de-escalates the anger or the tension. And that's the best way to do it. If you can't handle the tension right there, and you can just see it escalate, the best thing I believe to do is just de-escalate and walk away, and you know, come back, you know, when everything's kind of cooled down, and talk it over. But yeah, so I'm sorry that happened to him. I hope he gets some counseling and, you know, learns how to manage his temper. So much of this video features Smash God XXX claiming his partner caused this, as the woman sits in tears, even though he says that everything is fine with them. Near the end of the video, his sister enters the room and takes the camera out. Okay. So that's very unfortunate. Yeah, I hate to see that, because they're a very good couple. Rosie has met them too. We hung out and drank with them one night. So, but anyway, if anyone wants to call in, my call-in number again is 213-290-0075. And you know what? I don't know if you're aware, but you can do what they call on Google. Oh, you watched them in Mexico? Yeah. Was there a little bit of tension in Mexico, you think, Shimei? You can call out on, I think it's not Google Hangout anymore. It's called Google Voice is what they switched it to. But you can call me on Google Voice. But did you see a little tension there in Mexico? I did, actually. I kind of saw a little bit of that tension. And I think alcohol had to do with part of it. And I don't think, yeah, I mean, when you drink a little bit, you can get a little bit obnoxious. But, you know, it depends on one's personality, because, I don't know, whenever I drink and I get a little buzz, I don't really get obnoxious. I just kind of get, like, crazy, goofy, silly. I say crazy stuff. But I'm never trying to, you know, put someone down or incite violence. No, I don't do that. Yeah. You know, they say that alcohol brings out the worst of you, or brings out your current emotional status, which could be true. I don't know. But, yeah, there's lots of tension there. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah. I know, it's kind of hard. I mean, it's just, there's an age difference, too. I think she's 8 years older than he is. Yeah, I think there's a lot of tension, too, because she may be more financially stable than him. You know, when there's finances involved. You know, he's like it's his stream, so he's, you know, the star of the show, and she's kind of like the part of the show. So I think there's that tension a little bit too, unfortunately. Flat Ronnie, I don't have to put you on a timeout. Yeah, we had enough of that stuff. I was giving you a chance to be decent, and you say crazy stuff, so come on. You curse a lot when you drink? Really, Shimei? Oh my gosh. But I mean, you do it kind of in a funny way, though. You're just kind of like, blah, 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 Yeah, I mean, I do too. I mean, I don't act out or become violent, or because I'm not a violent person, and I would never incite violence, or I just, I'm pretty joyful. She sounded like she had the money. Yeah, she did. Yeah. She had a very nice car. She has a very nice car. She's got a Beamer. She has a BMW 850 IL, which is extremely expensive. Yeah. No, I'm not defending him at all. I'm just saying that he needs to get counseling, Yeah. That's all it is. He needs to get counseling. I mean, unfortunately, people, they need to realize that they have certain, they have to handle things a little bit better. So once they go to counseling and they start understanding about how to deal with those kind of emotions and situations, they become a better person. So I wish him the best. I really do. I wish him the best. I sincerely wish his girlfriend the best. I hope they can work things out. It's up to them. It's really not our business, but I do pray for them, and I hope that they are able to, work things out. Because I think that deep down they do love each other and they do care about each other, but in order for them to be, harmonious, they have to have respect. So, and compromise. That's a very important part of a relationship, is compromise. So compromise is very big, very important. So I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately that happened. I didn't want to bring bad news to everyone. So, but I think hopefully it'll make him a better person and her a better person. Didn't he lose his original channel? No, on Twitch he got banned. I think this is like the third or fourth time. I think on YouTube he may have lost his original channel. Then he had to redo his channel again. But he's got over 1,000 subs on YouTube, so he can easily go to YouTube. Let me just type in his channel. Oh, there's already a clip out there too. Okay. But yeah, he's got a little over 1,000 subs. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of weird that he did stream his oh wow, there's a lot of clips. He did stream his Tinder dates. Wow, Papa Stanimus has put out something already. Jesus. Man, there's a lot of people that just, oh wow. Oh, he actually crashed his girlfriend's BMW. Oof. That was 6 months ago. Sage Jam. There's a lot of clips about this. Wow. I guess he's pretty popular on Twitch. It's pretty crazy. Hey, Pocket. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, I guess Captain is by himself. He's a loner. He's a lone star right now because his sidekick Nanobot went back to Salt Lake City. Yeah. So, hey guys, check out this guy's channel, Wanderer. He's actually over in UCLA, and he's walking around. I actually like this guy. I met him. Really cool dude. Wanderer Nirvana. Good guy. Yeah. He was over in what do you call it, Columbia. But yeah, he's walking around UCLA right now. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Shimei. It really is. It is. You know, and I think that what's important is that they need to really, you know, look inside themselves and figure out, you know, what happened and what they can do to fix their relationship or themselves, you know. Sometimes they need to step, you know, be by themselves to be able to figure out what's going on. You like both of my videos today. Hey, thank you, Kimmy. That was awesome. Yeah, you know, the video I did with the walking around Koreatown yesterday afternoon, I filmed that with my Fimi Palm, and I don't like the Fimi Palm because I noticed that the when I'm talking to the camera, it doesn't sync right when I'm going into the editing part. And I noticed that I was like, whoa, this is not good. So I had to fix the editing so it would match my lips moving. And yeah, I mean, other than that, it was okay. But thank you very much, though. What I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to use my other camera, which is the Sony ZV-1. This is a really good camera. I really want to use this more because it has a lot better aperture, and yeah, I can film in 4K too, which is awesome. Hey, Robert Mack, good afternoon. How are you doing today? Robert Mack is in the house, guys. Robert Mack. If you guys want to see some awesome Vietnamese videos and videos of Thailand, please subscribe to Robert Mack in Asia. So yeah, he's over at UCLA campus right now. He's actually going to come down to USC. I think USC would be kind of interesting campus to walk around. I don't know if they would allow them to do that though. Sometimes they don't want people just running around campus. I don't know. It's hard to say. So yeah, anyone who wants to call in, I've got that number there for you. The Google number, the 213. I'll type it again for you. I noticed that it's a little bit delayed too, for some reason. Okay. I was using StreamYard. Oh, by the way, Shimei, I was using StreamYard. I was going to start off using StreamYard, but for some reason I couldn't get the audio working. I don't know what happened. But right now I am streaming on Streamlabs OBS, which you can install on your computer. It's a free app. You can use it, and you can connect to YouTube or Twitch. So, yeah. But it actually is really good. I like Streamlabs. You can actually do things in the background. Like if I want to put you on hold, like right now, I'm going to put you guys on hold for just a second so I can go grab a beer. I'll show you. Let me put this up here. I'll put my be right back. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Guys, I'm back. So yeah, that's my little be right back part. I gotta probably do another video. What do you guys think? If you guys like that one, give me a type in number 1. I'll do another one too. But I forgot I need to add more stuff. I don't really use Streamlabs that much, so. Oh, you just tried to call? Really? Oh shoot. Yeah, Robert. I stepped away. Sorry. I stepped away. I went to grab a beer, so you can call me again if you want. Sorry about that, Robert. Cheers, everybody. Oh, man. Having a beer, a light beer on a very hot day. Today was like around 80s. I think I actually dig up to 90. So type 1 if you want me to do another one. Okay. Is that what I said? Type 1? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to do another, yeah. I've got to do another one. I use, just to let you know, there's a really cool website if you guys ever are interested in doing like YouTube intro videos or banners or templates or even for Facebook, Instagram. The website I go to, it's called Place It. Let me type it in right here. What? Oh, is that it? No. That's not it. What's the... Hold on a second, guys. Let me see here. I'm going to close this browser out. I'm going to move this browser over here. Hold on a second here. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, bear with me just a second, guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the name of the website I use. It's called placeit.net. placeit.net. This is the one I use to make my intros for my YouTube channels. So they've got like Facebook cover video makers, Instagram. It's actually free. It's not free. I actually pay as a long licensing. I have like a monthly licensing, I believe I pay. Yeah, so. But they've got, yeah, here, if you go to YouTube, they got all these different templates that you can make to make your video. So like breaking news, I use this one, which was cool. Yeah, it got really hot, Kimmy. It got super hot. That's why I didn't really want to go out and walk around during the daytime because it was just too hot. But I did. I actually went to a couple hotels to do some hotel reviews for people that are interested in staying in Koreatown, Los Angeles, which I think is an ideal location because of the convenience. You could. I would recommend staying at least 2 nights here in LA in this area because that way you have easy access to downtown. Also to the beach, Hollywood. Let's see, where else can you go? Griffith Park. And you can take the metro to East LA, which is not that far away. So, yeah, Koreatown is very centrally located. That's why I think I've been living here for so long, because of the central location. Pardon me. It's yeah, it's very easy access to the freeways. But anyway, this is Place It. I just go in here, I click on something like, say for example, I wanted to make let's see here. Let me see what. Well, they actually got a sports one too, like say work hard. Let me see here. So I'll click on this, and let's wait for this to load. I think I need to get a faster computer. So anyway, yeah, I'll type in something here. You can type whatever words you want, and like say work hard, right? I can type in never stop. Okay, so you can type in your own words, and let me show you how it works here. What's up, Double Double? Okay, so I typed in KevTV never stops. Let's see what kind of what it looks like. All right, let me see here, and it says upload image. I guess we can do that. Let me upload image. Let me go to my desktop and go to a. Let me see, where is it here? Oh, here we go. Wait a second. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it would be awesome, huh? Okay, so let me upload this one here. Let me try this one here. Okay, so I'll put this logo here. Let me just, so I can crop it here, make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me just this. All right, so let's check out and see how this came out. Let's take a look and see. So this is how I do it, like my intro templates. What's up, Adrian? How you doing? So let me see how it takes a little while to process. But this is really cool because it does all this stuff for you, the graphics and everything. I don't remember how much I pay a month for it offhand. I think it's $12 or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it is worth it because I do make a lot of intro templates. And they're very professional looking. Okay, here we go. So here's KevTV. And it's got music too. Never stops. Oh, did my logo? I guess my logo came up. Let's watch that again. What do you think of that, guys? Is that a cool intro? Yeah. So, Kimmy, if you want me to do one for you, I'll do one for you. I will make an intro for you. Also, Shimei, if you want me to do it, I'll make one for you. So let me download this one. I think it's pretty cool. So once it's going to be downloaded, and then I'll just open it up and I'll put it on my desktop and I'll save it. So that's how I make my intro templates. So right now what I'm doing is when I do my vlogging, I usually talk about what I'm gonna share with the audience, and then I play my intro, and then I go into the content. So yeah, but it's kind of cool. I like it. This is something I came across. I actually have another subscription, a lifetime licensing for thumbnails, but I don't think it's really that good. I've heard that you can actually make really good thumbnails on Adobe Premiere, but like I said, I don't have Adobe Premiere. It's an expensive editing software. So, but that's my Place It by Envato. That's the name of it, Envato. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, so let me know what kind of intro you'd like if you're interested in doing something. I've got some stuff that I've already done. Let me see if I can my downloads. Excuse me. It's still downloading. Okay, so I can't do that. All right. Oh, another thing too is for my background music, I use what they call epidemic sound. So epidemic sound, you can. I bought the licensing for it, and I'm paying. This one's kind of expensive. This one's like about $15 a month, but you can get licensing for all this music, which is good. And this is where I got that kind of music that. Oh, they have a new one, Cuento de Hadas. Wow, this is pretty cool. Let me see what this sounds like. Yeah, this is cool. So yeah, I get my background music from this place. I know Rosie uses this too. She's able to actually install the music or download the music on her phone, and she does all her editing on her phone, which is amazing. I don't know how to do that so well. But yeah, this is really cool. They've got all sorts of different types of music, cinematic type of music. They have stuff if you want to do podcasts, gaming, fashion, wedding and romance, travel, sports. There's really a lot of different things that you can use. And they also have sound effects too, which is really cool. So if like you want to hear like whooshing sounds, footsteps, technology, weather, human sounds like crowds or something like that. It's all really nice to have, or even the cars if you want to hear water, horror. Horror is kind of interesting. They've got some interesting sound for horror. But yeah, there's all this stuff once you buy the license or if you pay monthly or annually, you're allowed to use these music. You can download it, so it's cool. Yeah, it's interesting because on my other channel, I use some music, and I don't have the licensing with my other YouTube account, and so they said something about, yeah, you got a copyright claim because I wasn't licensed with that YouTube account, only with my KevTV account. So you can only use one YouTube account, I believe, with per licensing. So this is Epidemic Sound. It's really cool. I like it. Yeah, it's if you guys are into editing and getting music, this is where I get my music from. And I think they're out of Sweden, I believe, too, which is cool. Yeah, I think what's that name of that music streaming service? It's really popular. What is it called? Gosh, it might slips me. Because I know there's Pandora and there's another one too. I forget the name of it. Jeez. I forgot the name, but yeah, it's another streaming service. It just, for some reason, I can't think of it offhand, the name. But yeah, this is cool. Epidemic Sound, guys. EpidemicSound.com is so I usually put that in my description when I upload a video, just so that people know. And I actually get referrals too. So I do type in the referral link. So if you guys want to sign up, whatever. Yeah. So I'm kind of giving you like the information. And I'm that kind of person that I love to share information for free. I think it's just really cool to share, pay it forward, so to speak, and I want everyone to succeed, whatever you guys are doing, whether it's YouTube, if there's any way I can help you guys out with your videos or your like with Kimmy, I helped her out a little bit. I think she's on the right track to do some awesome work, make some good videos. Yeah, Spotify, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly, yeah, Spotify, that's right, yeah, Spotify, yep. Yeah, Spotify is good. The only thing I know about Spotify is if you put in a name of an artist, it plays all that artist's music, because I know that there's certain, like, for example, I like REO Speedwagon, and I had a friend, I said, hey, let's listen to REO, and he said, put in REO Speedwagon, and it was like all this music from REO, and it was like some of the stuff that I really don't like. It was like it wasn't all their hits, it was everything. So, and you couldn't really pick out an album, I don't know, from what I understand. So, but yeah, Spotify is the name of the place. Yeah, but I like listening to Pandora. I don't think I'd pay for the ad to get rid of the ads, because I think Pandora they have a lot of good music. So, but anyway, yeah, if you guys want to call in. It's again, the number is 213 what is it? 213-290-0075. That is the phone number. 213-290-0075. And I'm sorry, Robert, I missed your call because I went to go get a beer, so yeah. You rock. Thank you very much, Shui. I was just reading that. All right. So, let's see. Anyone have any questions about making videos and uploading and all that stuff? I know it is kind of hard to do live streams on YouTube when you're not monetized, which means that you don't have more than 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So, but you can stream on your phone. And actually, you can stream on Streamlabs too, like a desktop, without having that requirement. But so yeah, you can use Streamlabs on your desktop and StreamYard. And you can use that on your phone as well. Or you can use PrismLive Studio, which I use. PrismLive Studio is what I like to stream on my phone. Not even like but wants to call in. Hey, vey. Thank you, Pocket. Appreciate it. Got to keep the chat positive. All right, so I did get a hold of. Well, I did watch a live stream from Philly Dom. He is in Texas, and he did go over to Juarez, Mexico, and he said it was good. He met a guy that I guess is from New Jersey, who's former military, and kind of gave him the show around. So he said it was a pretty cool city. He said the tacos were not as good as the tacos in Tijuana. So I think the tacos in Tijuana are up there. They're top shelf. I want to go to Juarez. I think Juarez would be a really cool place to go, just because it's another border city, and then plus the fact that there's so much, dramatic news about, murders and stuff like that. I think it's more dangerous than Tijuana, because I think there are probably more drugs that are pushed through Juarez than Tijuana, I believe. I don't know, because I know that cartel on that side is pretty. They're pretty hardcore. They're pretty bad. Any upcoming restaurant reviews? You know what? I probably should do more restaurant reviews. I've been watching this guy, Rockstar Eater, and he suggests that when you go to a restaurant, you need to let them know ahead of time that you're going to be doing a review, so they can have a place for you where no one will disturb you. Also, you want to have 2 cameras, one for the close-up and one for the, far away. And you want to make sure you use an external mic, which I do have. But, I gotta do a restaurant review. I think there are a lot of great restaurants out here in LA that I need to review. Some of them, I think it's kind of cool if you get somewhere where there's, like, for example, food that I haven't tried before. Like, say, for example, Ethiopian food. I haven't tried that. There's some Mongolian food that I haven't tried, which I want to try for the first time and see, kind of review that. I mean, there's plenty of Mexican, Thai, Korean, Japanese restaurants. There's one Japanese restaurant I want to go to that's over in East LA that's been there for a long time. It's called, I think it's called Omisan. Yeah, Omisan. And I went there, but they weren't open for inside dining. It was only takeout. And I talked to the owner. She's really nice lady. Yeah. So, but yeah, there's definitely restaurants I want to do some reviews. One thing about LA is that you can never get bored of going out to eat, because it's very diverse, so diverse. There's plenty of places to go to, and within budget too. I mean, it doesn't have to be very expensive. You can have, a good lunch anywhere from like $10 on up. Actually, that one Thai place that I went to the other day, the lunch special was only $5.99 plus tax and tip. Yeah, so I actually bought 2 specials, and I think the total came out to, with the tip included, was about $15, which was not bad. So, and that leftovers, it came out to like 2 or 3 meals, which was good. So, you'd like to see the Mongolian review? Yeah, I think that would be cool. Is there a Little Italy here? No, not. Well, you know what? There is actually where a lot of the Italian immigrants came, which is over by Chinatown, and there's like a Catholic church over that way. I should actually go there because I haven't really investigated that area. But Mongolian food, yeah, I'd like to try that. I don't think it's very spicy, but I know my son's married to a Mongolian gal, so he can lead me to a good restaurant. He says that there's certain foods that are very traditional that I need to try. But I think Mongolian food would be great, though. I think anything new, anything that I have not tried, would be awesome to try. I think I'm just willing to, I'm open to trying anything once. Yeah. As long as it's not liver and onions. I don't like liver and onions. I was forced to eat that when I was a kid. Caramelized onions with liver. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, the liver just gave the onions a bad taste. Yeah. Indian food? Oh yeah, Indian foods I like too. Yeah, yeah. Indian food sounds good. It's a little bit spicy. But yeah, I don't know. Who's a fan of liver and onions? Is there anyone in the chat that likes liver and onions? Because I sure in the heck don't. I'll never eat liver and onions again. Another thing I used to have to eat when I was younger was tongue. Because we had cows and my dad used to have them butchered and we used to eat all the meat. Yeah. Chicago is your hometown, Kimmy. But tongue sandwiches were okay. Their tongue is not really dry, which is good. It's just kind of a weird texture, especially when you have that skin of the tongue still, on the meat. Yeah, I had that, and it was like, you think about what you're eating, and like, But tongue sandwiches are actually pretty good. I didn't mind that. Yeah, I mean, especially with a little mustard or whatever. It's not one of my favorite though. No. I think probably for sandwiches, I like peanut butter jelly, of course. Peanut butter jelly are awesome. Let's see here. Probably tuna fish is good too. Tuna fish and kimchi is a good combination. I like the super hot food. Yeah, I like hot food. I like it super hot. Yeah, yeah. I like my favorite. I like corned beef sandwich on rye with a dill pickle. Oh man, that's good. Yeah. But there's very few places that make the kind of sandwich I like. There's one place that I used to like a lot, which is over. They're not around anymore, but they have these sandwiches. They're super thick. It was like wow, like a half a sandwich could fill you up. Yeah, no liver onions for you either, huh? Yeah. Oof. No, thank you. Yeah, I don't want that stuff anymore. So I think that the only things I'm pretty open to eating just about anything, just not liver and onions. And another thing I don't like are cooked oysters. I think if they're cooked with, I think my mom cooked them with milk or something to give them kind of like an oyster type of what is that, a soup or something? I don't know, but it just was ugh. I just did not like the texture of that. I can eat raw oysters with lemon, but cooked oysters with milk, like a creamy sauce, no. It doesn't sit well with me. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's like a chowder, but it doesn't sound good. Corned beef and cabbage, great Irish food. Yes, indeed, yes, yeah. Corned beef and cabbage, yeah. But so what is the typical Easter dinner for you all? When I was growing up, we did not really celebrate Easter because my parents are not. They're non-denominational. They're not. I guess they're not Protestants. They're not Catholics. So they're just not. But they weren't religious at all. So we didn't celebrate Easter. So what is a good Easter meal for you guys? I'm trying to figure it out. It would be interesting to know. For me, I'm open to anything really. Maybe this Easter we'll go out to have a dinner. But actually, that's kind of a time where a lot of people go out to eat, isn't it? On Easter. Easter Sunday is when a lot of people go out, or maybe they just eat at home. I don't know. What would you guys normally eat for Easter to celebrate Easter Sunday? Let me make this camera bigger. Leg of lamb. Ooh, that sounds good. Wow. This camera, something's wrong with this camera. It's not really. Huh. Leg of lamb. That sounds good. What else would be something good for Easter? Oh, the camera is not very good, huh? It's kind of blurry. Ham is good, yeah, ham. Your family used to go to the Chinese buffet. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's interesting. Wow. Chinese buffet sounds good. Get a little bit of everything there, you know. Something's wrong with my webcam. I just noticed that's kind of really good. Let's see. You're allergic to fish, cod, halibut, salmon, and flounder. Oh, you are? Oh, wow. Margie says, I prefer beef roast, but most people do ham. Beef roast sounds good. Wow, so you can't eat fish hardly at all then. Cod, halibut, salmon, and flounder. What about shellfish? Like shrimp, lobster, crawfish. Can you eat that stuff? Yeah. That's too bad that you can't eat salmon and flounder and halibut. Those are good fish. You often have ham. Okay, good. Ham. Wow. Are you expecting a very big dinner, Kimmy, with your parents? Is your mom going to go all out and make a nice, really big dinner? Pocket Change says, "I feel sorry for you, Shimei." Yes, I know. You're being, what do you call it? What's the word I'm trying to think? Yeah, you're missing out. Yeah. Oh well. I think there's not really anything I'm allergic to, fortunately, so I can just eat just about everything. I know there was a guy that I used to, a coworker of mine. Every time he would eat like shrimp, he would break out in hives. It was like, oh my god. He would come back the next day and he's like, oh man, I had shrimp and it was like, I shouldn't have eaten it. I'm like, yeah, because he was like, he had hives that were on his face and everything. Chinese buffet sounds amazing. Those are always good streams too. Yeah, I've done a couple Chinese buffets. Yeah, you can eat shellfish but can't trust how it is prepared to cross contamination. Yeah, that's true. You got to be careful of that. Shellfish. Yeah, you got to be very careful of shellfish. Yeah. Especially if it's not, I guess, I don't know, farm raised maybe? I don't know. But you acquired this food allergy in your 40s. Oh, wow. Oh, well, I guess before that you were able to eat all those fishes. Wow. Do you miss eating those fishes, Shimei? I mean, I'm sure you don't feel like it now, but probably not this year, but I will ask her soon. Okay, your mom. Okay. Yeah, ask your mom what she's cooking. Say, hey, Mom, what are you cooking for Easter? No, in my household, my mom really didn't cook. She would cook once in a while, but the one that did the cooking was my dad, because my mom, she has a stiff hip, so she couldn't really stand very long. But my dad, yeah, he was always in the kitchen making stuff. It was funny. He would be making like baking. He would be baking cookies and like cinnamon rolls, and he'd be like eating the dough, and my mom would walk by and say, "James, would you stop doing that?" And then, but he would be making and baking stuff when he was watching like the games, like basketball games or football, or what else did he like to watch? I think those were the two sports he was really into. He did watch a little boxing though. Shellfish is just a common allergy, not much one can do. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's pretty common for a lot of people. I think I do have a little bit of allergy too sometimes if I eat rabbit stew. Ooh, is that what you're gonna have for Easter? That sounds pretty good, Robert. Is Rachel making that for you? That sounds good. I was not much of a fish eater, but I eat tuna regular. Oh wow, good. Tuna fish is good for you. Yeah, tuna is good. I don't eat enough tuna fish. I like mackerel a lot. Oh, I love mackerel. You'll help her cook. You love to cook and bake. Yeah, I noticed that you do like to cook stuff, Kimmy. That's pretty cool. You have some interesting recipes. Margie, I always did the holiday cooking, but since I lost my husband, I lost the desire. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Margie. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I think that happened to my grandmother, too. When her husband, my granddad, passed away, she didn't really like to cook that much. But she did do a little bit of cooking. Yeah, my grandmother was from Oklahoma, so she did a lot of good cooking. Yeah, she knew how to make really good gravies and stuff like that, yeah. I think she did pork chops really well, yeah. But she actually lived into the age of 94. So my grandmother passed away when she was 94 years old. She spent probably a good 15 years in a nursing home. She was staying over at my aunt's place, but she wouldn't wear her diapers, so my aunt put her in a nursing home because she didn't want to wear her diapers. And right now my mom's 92 and she's living at home. She's doing really well. My oldest sister just came back to live with her for a little while. So my mom can't really walk that well. She's got a walker, and yeah, I think she fell down recently too, but she's okay. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, even it's weird because even when I talk to my mom, sometimes she'll remind me of my dad. She'll tell me how much she misses him and that she really loves him. She said he was a great guy and everything. So, yeah, maybe if God forbids that happens to me, my wife will be saying that about me. I don't know. Hopefully, yeah. But yeah, it's let's see. You had 42 blessed years. Wow, that's awesome, Margie. 42 years is a long time. Wow. And where do you live, Margie? Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to one of my classmates from high school. We reconnected, and I think she's been married for 30 years, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, my a lot of my classmates have been married for a long time. Yeah, they're been married for a long time, or they're on their second marriage, or they're single, whatever. But yeah, it's hard to it's really hard to lose a loved one. Yeah. Especially during the holidays, it's hard. When they come around. But yeah, Easter's coming, and then I can't believe how fast spring is here. If I look back a year ago during this time, and it was just right when COVID was starting to get big. All the people were staying at home. They were required to stay at home. I had to work from home. I don't like to cook, but love to eat. You're like me, Shimei. I love to eat. I like to eat the food, but not really cook it. Yeah, I mean, once in a while I don't mind cooking, but I don't know. It's just it's a task. I mean, it's the thing with me is when I cook, I always like to clean as I'm cooking along, because otherwise I don't want to have a big mess to clean up later. But my wife, when she cooks, she messes up the oven. Not the oven, but the stove. She'll leave like all stuff in the sink, and I have to come back behind her and I'll have to clean up. So I clean up as I cook, and that's probably why I don't like it, because like the cutting board, I usually wash that right away, put that away, knives, clean those off, wipe down the stove while I'm cooking, because that stuff gets hard to clean when you just let it sit there. Yeah, my mom was really a stickler about that. She always got on my case about cleaning up after meals. That was our job when we were growing up. My brother and I, we were to clean the table, set the table, and after the meal we were supposed to pick up the dishes and either wash them or load them in the dishwasher. Yeah, so that was that's what I had to do at home. Plus, on the weekends, we had to vacuum, dust, clean the toilets. What else? I think that was pretty much it. Plus the other work that I did with my dad. So we were pretty busy. We were always keeping busy. And my mom was very strict. She would come by behind us and make sure everything was clean. Oh, you live alone. It's too much to cook. Yeah, I know. It is too much to cook. Hey, Shimei, I was going to... now that I just thought of something. I saw you in Wonderless Estates chat. I was like, yes, you're there. That's cool. And that guy, James Whitlock, James of Wonderless Estate, he claims he's from my hometown, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what year he graduated from, if he graduated from the same high school. But yeah, he supposes he's from the same hometown I'm from. So yeah, he's another Washingtonian, but he's over in Spokane right now. So, but I'd like to meet him. I'd like to find out, like, hey, Dad, where? I know you graduated about 10 years before me or something, or not 10 years, maybe less than that. But yeah, what a small world, huh? I know what you mean about cooking being messy. Yes, especially when you're dealing with frying and stuff like that. Yeah, frying is the worst. For the stove top. Oh, you got all this grease and oil on top. Yeah, yeah. But James is a cool guy. I like him. Yeah, he's got a very interesting channel. I like his theme. Yeah, James Wheelock. Yeah, that's right, James Wheelock. Yeah, he's up in Spokane, Washington. And it's been years since I've been in Spokane. I have a lot of classmates that live in Spokane. Yeah, a lot of people pronounce it Spokane, but it's actually Spokane. Spokane, Washington. My sister called it Spokerloo. Spokerloo. Yeah, but she may, let's see, your husband was from New Jersey. You lived in Upper Greenwood. Oh, wow, okay. Upper Greenwood Lake. Nice. I've been out to New Jersey, but I've only been out to, I think it was, what's the name of the place? It's very close to New York City. I took is it Long Branch? I think it's Long Branch, right? Yeah. So that's like South New Jersey, right? Yeah. I went there one Thanksgiving to have dinner with his family. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. First time I had a Thanksgiving dinner or dinner at an Italian family house. Yeah, his mother's very loud. His grandmother was loud. It was like, yeah, Italians are loud. But it was fun, though. Good cooks. Yeah. It's funny because when I was growing up, when we were at the dinner table, we were never really loud. I mean, we just talk. Most of the time, my parents would have the news on, so we just sit there and watch the news with them, like the CBS Evening News with Charles Kuralt. This is Walter Cronkite. Yeah, we'd sit there and watch the news. I think there are times where they would watch CBS Evening News and they switch it over to NBC. Sometimes they get tired of that and watch ABC. So they kind of like rotate, so they wouldn't get bored of the same news anchors. But it was always, that was the thing. Have dinner and watch the news. Have dinner and watch the news. And my parents would talk a little bit about it. But unbelievable, another shooting here in Orange County. Multiple victims, possibly 6 to 10, just seen on message. Oh, no, that's terrible. Wow. Yeah, there's so much gun violence. That's the thing about the United States. Just people get a hold of guns and they're just, it's crazy. I know where you already took classes in Trenton and Newark. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nice. So you guys pretty much know the area of New Jersey. Very good. Very awesome. Good. It's, that's one thing I like about YouTube is that even though we are in different parts and places of the United States, because of YouTube, it kind of brings us together. It brings us more. And even if we have people that are in other countries too, because I've got people that come in the chat that are from Europe or, other different countries in Europe, and it just brings everyone together, which is cool. That's what I like about it. It's so awesome. Yeah. People I probably would never have met in my day-to-day activities or my day-to-day life, but now because of YouTube, we chat together, and it's a small world. We get to know each other better, so it's awesome. I know Tito Dinini was going to go live tonight. He's going to go on a treasure hunt. Let's see. Robert Mack, you retracted that message? Ooh, sorry to hear that. Okay. Okay, live in Mercer County near Trenton in a town called Lawrenceville. Yeah, I think isn't there a Lawrenceville, Kansas too? Because when you first mentioned that, Shemay, I was thinking about Lawrenceville, Kansas. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah. All right, so have you lived in New Jersey most of your life, or did you grow up in a different area of the United States? Hey, Pocket Changey. Heck yeah. Yeah, like I would never met Pocket Changey, because he's up in Northern California. I never would have met him because usually people in Northern and Southern, we don't usually, unless we go up there to visit or whatever. But yeah, it's really cool. I think it's awesome that YouTube brings people together. You were born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. You worked in Trenton. Currently working from home. I'm going to go back to the office after my mom is fully vaccinated. Oh, okay, nice. Wow. Yeah, let's go back to the office. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, too, is tomorrow will be the first day that people that are 50 and over can make an appointment to get their vaccination that are non-essential workers or whatever. So I am going to... Oh, Lawrence, Kansas. Yeah, not Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville, Georgia. That's right. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're a Jersey girl. That's cool. Yeah. There's even like a Lima in... I think is it Ohio or Indiana? I don't remember. But I'm like, where in the heck did they get that name Lima from? Because there's a Lima, Peru, you know, or there's like an Astoria in I think it's Maine. There's an Astoria in Oregon. Yeah. Oh, your husband was born in Patterson. Okay, nice. Was your husband a vet too, Margie? If he was, thank him very much for the service. His service, you know. Yeah. Go Navy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm actually former Navy, so that's why. But it's nice hanging out with you guys and having a beer. I really enjoy it. Lima, Ohio. Yes, that's it. Yeah, Lima, Ohio. Have you been there, Kimmy? Have you been to Lima? How is Lima? Is it a nice city? Because I've been to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's cool. Cincinnati is a great place. I like it because it's near the river. You know, it's next to Louisville, Kentucky, and Indiana. But WKRP in Cincinnati. Yep, I don't know if you guys remember that show. I never really watched that, but I did think about that when I went there for when I had 2 weeks of training. But yeah, Cincinnati's a cool place. It was interesting to kind of get the vibe there, and also the because I stayed in a hotel where they had like breakfast. Everything was included, breakfast and dinner, and so every breakfast they would have like a buffet. And one of the things I always saw for breakfast were biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy. And I was like, oh wow, but they had a very meaty, big, breakfast buffet. You know, they had bacon, sausage, scrambled eggs. It was a very big breakfast. Yeah. Oh, your brother went to college in Dayton. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never been to Dayton. Yeah, it's there's a lot of parts of Ohio that I've not been to. Excuse me. I haven't been to Dayton, Cleveland, or Akron. Yeah. There's so many places in the United States I would like to visit. Just to say I've driven by there or through that town or whatever city. Been to Chicago. I've been to New York, D.C., Long Branch, New Jersey. I've actually been to Memphis, but just at the airport. And I've been to Miami, New Orleans. Where else have I been? Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Utah, Arizona, Nevada. I haven't been to Hawaii. You've been to Dayton a lot, huh? Did you like Dayton? You did some international travel, but not much U.S. travel. That's why I bought it. Yeah, that's awesome. I saw that. Shimei, yeah. Yeah, especially when the weather gets warm. Oh, man, that's going to be awesome. Get that, yeah. I know, I was talking to Rosie about that. I was like, Rosie, you got to get on the road and do some, some, on the road type of content. She's like, well, I'm more of an urban girl. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So she's more of a city girl. Your sister lived in Laguna. She left California. Yeah, Laguna, that's a nice area. That's further, that's in Orange County. Yeah, the weather's pretty nice down there. It's not as congested and densely populated as the urban area of LA, like where I live. Here it's just so everyone's on top of each other practically. But yeah, California's nice. It's expensive. I know they're trying to recall the governor because a lot of people aren't happy with the way he handled the COVID pandemic. I don't know. I mean, I think if anyone was governor at this time, there'd always be people complaining about it, Yeah, so, but I think we're slowly getting out of it. Hey, what's up, Asner? How you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. What's going on? Usually you're in Landon's chat. Is Landon not live yet? I guess not. But Asner, how are things up in NorCal? Northern California. You guys getting warm weather up there? Hopefully it's you guys are having sunny days up there. Yeah. It's going to be pretty hot tomorrow. It'll be like 88, and then it's going to drop down a little bit, like the 70s. And I think next week it's going to be pretty much in the 70s. So, well, the university campus was cool. We also went to the Wright Brothers Museum there. Oh, yeah, the Wright Brothers Museum. That's cool. Wow. LA is doing a lot of building. Yes, they are. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, most of it are like apartment buildings. I don't know how can people afford that. The apartment, they must have like certain units that are allotted to low income. I don't know because it's super expensive. I mean, yeah, oh man. And they closed Echo Park too. They moved out the homeless. I don't know where they went. There's like an hotel that they're supposed to house them in. There's a guy. His name is Mark Rath. He has a YouTube channel called Invisible People, and he's doing extremely well with that channel. He said that that's the only nonprofit YouTube channel that gives a voice to the homeless people and makes them aware of homeless people. So I guess he's right, but yeah, I mean he's making a lot of money from that channel because of the AdSense or whatever. So hopefully that's going towards the homeless people. But yeah, it's a very, very complex problem, homelessness here in LA. Yeah, it's kind of weird because when you go down to Skid Row, I did a video on Skid Row. It's like you go down there and you see the mission and these homeless centers that house homeless people. So you've got people living in those centers, and then outside the centers you have tents where homeless people stay. And then you've got like there was a guy that was driving by in a I think it was a little Cadillac or Lexus, and he was a drug dealer and he was out there selling drugs to the homeless. So it's just it's very terrible. Fortunately, I've seen Invisible People. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, Invisible People is pretty cool. There's another channel that I watch sometimes. It's a little bit too heavy. If you want to really listen to someone's really messed up life, is a soft white underbelly. Yeah, he interviews a lot of people, and that, oh my gosh, some of the stories of people's lives and why they're into prostitution or why they're drug addicts. It's just, oh gosh, all the dysfunctional family and what do you call it, abuse they lived through when they were kids. It's so sick. Oh, you watch soft white? Yeah, isn't it sick, Shimei? It's like you look at some of those people and are like, oh my gosh. It's like no wonder that's the way you are. It's you're just you have all that tragedy and abuse that you grew up with. It's like, man, this is a very nice live stream lately. I've checked out some live streams and excited quickly. Okay, thank you, Marge. Yeah, well, we try to talk about everything, but soft white underbelly. Yeah, it's I don't think his videos get monetized because of the topics and the subject matter, but that guy, what's his name? I think his name is Mark too. I can't think of it. Well, anyway, the guy that he used to be a Coca-Cola, or no, he used to be a professional photographer, and he had big accounts like IBM, Apple, Google, Coca-Cola. So he made a lot of money doing photography, commercial photography. So he has a big budget. So I'm sure he pays those people that he interviews, money. But he's pretty tall, and he's the usual round of questions is like, tell me about your childhood. How was it when you were growing up? Did you have both parents? Those sorts of kind of lines, and then they kind of elaborate on what their childhood was like. So you cry a lot watching Soft White Underbelly, very emotional when you realize they were mostly abused kids. Yeah, I know, it's very touching. It's like, gosh, the torture, the abuse that they endured. It's like, it just, these kids, Mark Letta, that's right, he's another Mark, but it is just so overwhelming. It's like, I could only listen to some of those people for like maybe a half an hour or 15 minutes, and it's like, oh man, I just get so drained. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just so heavy stuff. There was did you see that one interview that he had with Frenchie, the girl that was from France? Oh, she was funny. She had spunk to her. She was crazy. Yeah, she was smoking a joint too, I think, when she was talking to him. But she was working as what was it? I think she was working as a salesperson for Chanel in some boutique or mall up in Northern California. Yeah, life is very real. That's like, oh my gosh, yeah. But he actually became very famous when he had that interview with those people over in was it in what part was it? West Virginia or one of those states where there's a lot. They have a lot of interbreds. Oh my gosh! Did you ever see that video, Shimei? That, oh my gosh! I was watching. I was like, man, I can imagine just talking to these people and going into their house and just seeing the living condition. And it's like, they don't know any better. It's just like, to them, to walk around with have their clothes everywhere, and oh my gosh, the living condition is just horrible. It's like, whoa, yeah. But yeah, he's pretty interesting. He interviews all walks of life. I mean, not only just people that have, but also like people that are felons, sex offenders. What else? People that are hackers, I think too. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep, it is amazing. So yeah, there's just so much stuff that you can watch on YouTube. West Virginia inbred family. There you go. Yes, that's the one. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. When I saw that, I was like, what in this world? It's like there are actually people that are families that are like that. It's like, what in the heck? But yeah, he had to like develop a lot of trust to be able to interview them and take pictures of them, because they weren't just open to talk to anybody, especially from the outer world. Oh my gosh, I can take real life better than watching a YouTuber who yells foul language all the time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I agree, Margie. It's yeah. Who wants to watch a YouTuber that yells foul language? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of interesting when I get a new video that pops up. I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's see what Soft White Underbelly put up this time. I'm like, oh, okay. Your favorite interview is Amanda. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of who Amanda is. I might have remembered her. Was she a prostitute or I'm trying to think. I think she was, yeah. But yeah, interviewee was Amanda. I'm trying to think. There's so many good ones though. Yeah, it's just oof. Yeah, they're pretty long too. Some of them are very long, some of them are very short. I think a lot of the people that he's talked to that are homeless, they don't really talk that much. Oh, she was hiding from clones and oh, okay. I don't think I saw that one. Yeah, she was a little bit out there, huh? Wow. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, and some of those people that he talks to too, they're high on drugs too. They can't really sit there and sit still, because I remember he was talking to I think it was a trans that was like really high at the moment, and she was just like looking to she was like talking to her friend, because her friend said that some of her, hey Chelsea, how you doing, that some of her friend's stuff was getting stolen from outside or something. I don't know. There was just a lot of, I think it was up in the Tenderloin district, but it was just, you just like, man, this guy's sitting in a room interviewing these people, and there's like all this activity going on out in the street, and he gets them in there for like maybe a few minutes to be able to talk to them. It's like unbelievable. I don't know how he does that, but crazy stuff. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, I'll have to look for that Amanda interview. I think that would be really cool to check out. So Chelsea, how are you doing? I've been watching some of your videos. Pretty funny stuff. Yeah, really interesting things. Let's see here. How are you doing on time now? I know I've started around 6 or so we've been in for about 80 minutes. Oh wow, almost an hour and a half. Wow, that's awesome. When you're talking to, it's fun talking with you guys. I really enjoy it, even though I'm not outside walking around, but just having a beer with you guys is good. So, cheers to everyone. Tomorrow is the first day of April, which will be the first day of the rest of our lives. So, cheers. Yeah, April Fools. It'll be interesting to see what April Fools jokes are tomorrow. Yeah. So Shimei, how's your mom doing? It's awesome that you're staying home with your mom and waiting for her to get her vaccination. That's really noble and thoughtful of you. Yeah. I wish I got my vaccination hopefully I'll be getting it soon. Then I can do a bit more traveling. I'll still wear my mask though. Cheers. That's the end of my beer. That is it. Yes, indeed. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go because I know it's what is it 3? It is 11 o'clock on the East Coast, so it's getting late for the people on the East Coast, and it is 8 o'clock here. But I had a pleasure and an honor speaking with you tonight, so I wish everyone a happy Wednesday evening, and tomorrow will be the 1st of April, and I might do a walking stream in the morning. I got this hotel footage that I need to edit. I did a couple hotels. I need to do more because there's quite a few hotels here in Koreatown that I think people should know about. It was funny because when I went to go talk to one of the hotels, even though I'm Korean and I don't speak Korean, but the guy that was Korean, he was a little bit not really easy to talk to me. So, but anyway, we'll talk later again. Margie, good night. Pocket Changey, good night. Shimei, good night. Chelsea, good night. Who else do we have here? I know I saw Kimmy. Yeah, Kimmy, good night. Asner, good night. Kelly, if you're here, good night. Everyone.